we got a touchy subject, but first, this is my son Cooper.
This is my dad, JJ the CPA.
So we want to talk to you a little bit about, should you spend money on your boyfriend or girlfriend? The first answer is yes, a little.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I know you're in high school, you're getting ready to graduate high school, so we're going to talk about now when 5th through 8th grade, right? What do you think? When you look back, should you have spent money on your boyfriend or girlfriend, or just somebody that you liked and wanted to spend money on?
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to. I think I might have spent too much money at times. But, it's always good. I think in middle school, it's always good. Buy them their favorite candy or, a teddy bear or something. Because in middle school, if your girlfriend is expecting a necklace or, a couple pairs of clothes or something like that, then might be with the wrong one. Might be asking too much of you. But, I think it always is good to, buy a little bit of something for them, make something for them, homemade card. Girls always like that.
Yeah. Well, and from the perspective of the girls wanting to spend money on guys, I think what we typically will see is sometimes girls are maybe a little more thoughtful in their giving, so they don't have to spend as much because they've been thoughtful, and that's maybe one of the things that you learn. So for guys and gals, when you're thinking about who you want to spend some money on, I think, like you said, if it's their favorite candy bar, candy bars are not that expensive, but you were thinking ahead, you were being thoughtful. And so kind of what we want to talk about is, I know we're having fun, but you don't have to spend money on somebody to let them know that you have some special feelings for them or that you like them.
Oh, yeah. And if, and I did say earlier, about the buying clothes and whatever. Now, a lot of it is, sometimes people do date from 6th grade to 8th grade. And, maybe at that point it's okay to buy them some clothes. But if you just started dating this girl 2 weeks ago, maybe the thoughtful gift is the way to go.
Yeah. Well, and I think that, if you're with somebody, in my opinion, and they're going to value, the friendship or the relationship based on what you bought them, that's probably not a great situation typically. Now we want to pause and just make sure that, there's plenty of kiddos that aren't going to have a boyfriend or girlfriend, or their parents don't want them to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. But we know in reality, those that are 5th through 8th grade may want to spend some money on somebody else that they like.
Yeah.
And I think one of the other things too is not to spend all the money that you have.
No. No, definitely do not do that.
Yeah, and when we're talking about spending the money, it is wonderful. It's a generous to want to spend money. But how many times, though, that when you were at that age that you wanted to spend money on somebody, but whose money were you actually spending?
I was spending my parents' money.
You were spending your parents' money.
Yes.
So what you want to think through is, does your parents, does your mom, dad, stepdad, your stepmom, your grandparents, your aunt or uncle, whoever's caring for you, do they really want to spend money? Do they need to spend money on that person? Now, they may help you out. They may enjoy doing that, but you want to be mindful of that. A little bit goes a long way.
Yeah.
Right? A thoughtful gift can be worth more. Oh, yeah. Can you think of one thing that you bought somebody when you were in 5th grade? Or you bought somebody in 6th grade?
I think I did buy a necklace for a girlfriend.
You did buy a necklace for a girlfriend? Okay.
There was a serious girlfriend.
Yeah, and how much do you think it was?
Yeah, no more than 50.
No more than 50, which is
that's a lot of money. Right? Not saying no more, but
yeah,
it was. But it was in the situation where it was okay.
It was okay. It was a long time. Now, did you ask us?
I did ask my parents.
Yeah. You kind of had to, because we had to take you to the store and be mindful of that. And I think what's key here is that even as you get older, even as we're adults or in high school, you want to make sure that you're having money for yourself for other needs, other wants. You want to make sure that you're not probably spending money that you don't have, that you would have to pay back later, especially at that age. So it's one of those that you want to be generous, and it's kind, and it's how many people do. But thoughtfulness goes a long way, and thoughtfulness is a lot less expensive And then as you get older,
yeah,
right, then you may want to spend a little more money on somebody. But still to this day, is the amount of money that you spend on your girlfriend actually tell your girlfriend how much you care for that person?
No, it is not.
Or like them.
No, it is not.
Right? So I think that's the biggest key, and the takeaway is to remember that. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in to our series that was designed for 5th through 8th grade. Every Sunday we plan to release a new series. So thanks for tuning in. If you hadn't watched all 10, then go back and check this series out. Thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel, parents that are watching. And then don't you ever forget, you've never met a son and father quite like us. Have a great one.